Next on our adventures in the Yucatan Peninsula, we welcomed our baby girl in a Merida Hospital, born at 40 weeks. Hi, I'm Katie, and we're the Wallace family. We took our 3 kids to Merida, Mexico on a world-schooling adventure. During our 2-month trip, we visited Chichen Itza and other Maya ruins, saw wild flamingos at Celestune, and at 40 weeks pregnant, I had our baby girl in a Merida hospital. We did our best to be prepared to deliver our baby in Mexico as United States citizens. Before we left the U.S., my husband Andy collected all the necessary documents. In addition to passports, he brought birth certificates for each member of our family and our marriage license. Each of these documents needed to have an apostille and had to be sent out to the Department of State for each state that issued the documents. This is a legal certification that makes a document from one country valid in another. Finally, he brought Spanish translated copies of each document. With this collection of official papers, we felt confident that we would be able to receive our baby's Mexican birth certificate, consular report of birth abroad, Mexican passport, U.S. emergency passport, and later a social security card.
I had a great OB experience in Merida, and I felt like I received very personalized care. I was surprised to learn that it was normal to have an ultrasound at every OB appointment. Because of this, I learned early on that our baby girl was wrapped up in her umbilical cord. We monitored her for several weeks, but when she didn't turn, I decided to have a scheduled C-section to avoid any difficulties. This procedure went very well, and I recovered quickly without any complications.
Thankfully, everything went according to plan, and we learned a lot along the way. Andy spent about 2 months in advance requesting, receiving, and certifying all the necessary documents we brought on our trip to Merida. I was very impressed with the professional care I received at the private hospital we chose in Merida. For my C-section, I had 2 doctors, several assistants, an anesthesiologist, and a pediatrician on hand during the procedure. In no time at all, I met my baby girl for the first time.
Hi, Juliet. Yeah, she has a big head.
Yeah, not completely big, but when she was saying she had to be a bigger cut.
It was fun to discover that the operating room had mood lighting, star projectors, spa music, and aromatherapy. The doctors even gifted us with a video of Juliet's birth. Watch the end of this video to see that production. This is our second morning in the hospital. They brought me a pretty good breakfast. Juliet's just snoozing over here. Juliet was born perfectly healthy, and her siblings couldn't wait to meet her.
He's so squishy. Don't do that to him.
No, she's fine. And she's crying just because she's hungry or something.
After my C-section, I had to stay in the hospital for 48 hours. After a half day, I regained feeling in my legs. I stopped taking the strong painkillers and switched to taking ibuprofen. Hello, Juliet. You were the cutest.
You have to tighten it for sure. But that was the plan.
Once we were approved to check out, we took a short Uber ride back to our Airbnb in Merida to bring Juliet home.
Can you help Katie? Are you doing okay?
I'm okay, yeah. She can't go down the steps. Of course, everyone wanted to help with baby girl's first bath.
She's pooping.
Right. Should be a good temperature, right?
Yeah. So,
Warm enough?
that's not. It got cooler. You are really cute, baby. There's so much hair.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
We chose to use a private hospital in Merida, and the total cost was a little over $3,000 US. That included both a hospital and doctor's fees, and a $300 additional cost for the C-section.
The last step to having a baby in Merida, Mexico, was to pick up her Mexican birth certificate.
So we're here at the hospital again, trying to get the birth certificate done here in Mexico for a baby. And we found out that on the document that the hospital gave us, we need to have Katie's maiden name on it and not her married name. Just the way they do things here. So we're getting that corrected, and the pediatrician who's here at the hospital was willing to do that for us quickly, which is very kind of her, and we'll just come back tomorrow, get all of our paperwork sorted then.
We went to the hospital to pick up the record of her live birth. We took this paper to the civil registrar to receive her birth certificate. Finally, we took the birth certificate to the American consulate in Merida to get her emergency passport to fly back home. This is a quickly issued passport that is valid for 1 year. Overall, because of my husband's good planning, we had no trouble getting all the documents lined up to go home. We had a great experience with the professional care we received in Merida, and I would definitely consider doing it again.
I was very happy with my experience having a baby in Merida, including the time at the private hospital that we chose and the care that I received, which allowed me to make an informed decision in welcoming our baby girl.
We look forward to taking our new baby along on our future family adventures. For more creative family ideas, visit createplaytravel.com. Thanks for watching!